Is Donald Trump a time traveler? Baron Trump's exploration of time using Nikola Tesla's technology? In recent times, there has been a growing interest in a new conspiracy theory that has gained popularity across the internet, and the theory revolves around an alleged time travel expedition involving former US President Donald Trump. Let's explore the origins and underlying factors that have given rise to this conspiracy theory. There's been a book written by Ingersoll Lockwood titled Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. The foundation of this particular conspiracy theory can be traced back to an individual who was exploring the internet and came across the Library of Congress archive website, where he saw a book titled Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. This book, authored by Lockwood Ingersoll, published in 1893. It's part of a series of works he created known as the Trump Science Fiction Series. This series includes 3 books: Travels and Adventures of Little Baron Trump and His Wonderful Dog Bulger, The Underground Journey, and The Last President. Strange, isn't it? Baron Trump's time travel exploration. The book Baron Trump, Marvelous Underground Journey is a work of fiction that features a young boy named Wilhelm Heinrich Sebastian von Trump, who goes by the name of Baron Trump, and in the story Baron Trump discovers a secret underground portal that allows him to embark on time travel adventures to various periods. The fact that Baron Trump is the youngest son of President Trump is the first and most obvious thing about this. If you examine the illustrations for the characters in the underground journey and contrast them with those of the actual Baron Trump, the similarities are startling, but we have not even begun. Little Baron Trump has a mentor and father figure named Don. The story's events take place in Russia, which has led to some speculations given the well-known connection between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. Additionally, it's notable that Melania Trump, the former First Lady of the United States, and the mother of the contemporary Baron Trump, was born in Novo Mesto, Slovenia, before immigrating to the United States. A sequel to Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, titled The Last President, was released by Ingersoll 4 years later, and it's in this sequel that an intriguing coincidence arises. The central character in this narrative is an extremely wealthy individual who resides on Fifth Avenue, New York, and decides to run for the presidency. And no one expects this character to win. It's worth noting that there's a curious parallel with the present day. A prominent building, Trump Tower, which is located at 725 Fifth Avenue, New York, still stands. It's important to keep in mind that this book was published approximately 124 years ago, so many apparent parallels are likely mere coincidences or something more. In the book's narrative, an enigmatic and wealthy candidate, after winning an unexpected election, gets inaugurated and promptly begins selecting his government. One of the early selections is another enigmatic figure known as Mr. Pence, although in the book, this character holds the position of Secretary of Agriculture rather than the vice presidency. No one anticipated him to win, so after his inauguration, unrest breaks out throughout New York City and the rest of the US, with mobs looting, destroying property everywhere, and in order to better manage the populace, the new president naturally signed some new executive orders. John Trump took possession of Nikola Tesla's time travel machine. This theory becomes increasingly extraordinary in the following section. Today, Nikola Tesla, the renowned physicist, is well known to many. He passed away in 1943 at the age of 86 due to a blood clot, living alone in financial distress in room 3327 at the Hotel New Yorker. It's important to clarify that while this conspiracy theory often suggests that Tesla created a time machine, this assertion remains speculative and unproven. Tesla was not a proponent of the idea that space could be bent, and he held a dismissive view of Einstein's theory of relativity, which is a fundamental concept underpinning the concept of time travel. The issue at hand relates to Nikola Tesla's claims about his work. He asserted that he had completed the development of a theory concerning matter and energy, a project that had been working on since 1892. In a letter sent in 1937 at the age of 81, Tesla claimed to have finalized a dynamic theory of gravity, quote unquote, and expressed that his theory would put an end to idle speculation and false conception about curved space. However, it's important to note that this hypothesis never resurfaced in any of Tesla's subsequent publications and appears to have been omitted from the records. This has led to speculation and mystery surrounding the fate of this purported theory. In an effort to comprehend the extent of Nikola Tesla's knowledge and assess his inventions, theories, and papers, the U.S. government took possession of his materials following his death. These materials were examined by the Office of Alien Property, where the term alien refers to foreign ownership, not extraterrestrial beings. To understand the full scope of Tesla's possessions, including his innovations, the FBI enlisted the expertise of a third-party engineer from Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. The individual they recruited for this task was none other than John J. Trump, who happened to be President Trump's late uncle. John Trump conducted a thorough examination of all of Tesla's ideas and materials, and his professional assessment was that none of Tesla's concepts pose a threat to the U.S. government. In some conspiracy theories, it suggested that John Trump may have deliberately withheld information from the government to safeguard Tesla's theories and potentially gain an advantage for his own family. These theories propose that the Trump family later used these theories, including the concept of time travel, to accumulate significant wealth and consolidate their position of influence. This idea also includes one more component, although we're not sure how it fits, and since it's so improbable, it will fly across the globe and hit us square in the face. See, it's kind of weird that President Trump's father has the middle name Christ, and that his mother's name is Mary. Additionally, a total moon eclipse that occurred June 14, 1946, which is when he was born, meant that powerful energies were there at the time. Additionally, much of the early chapter of these volumes, particularly the first, described Baron Trump's explorations of the Hollow Earth, where he saw hidden civilizations and interacted with the locals. While we're not claiming that Trump is the Antichrist or the next Jesus, there are conspiracies on both sides of the debate suggesting both of these things. We acknowledge that these assertions might appear unconventional, but some individuals believe that Lockwood Ingersoll's works were either inspired by or potentially authored by the Trump family. In this interpretation, Ingersoll's books could have been intended as an expose or a way of bringing attention to something of significance. Whether this interpretation is factual or not, it remains a fascinating coincidence to consider. And in conclusion, the story surrounding the alleged connection between the works of Lockwood Ingersoll, particularly Baron Trump's marvelous underground journey, and the Trump family, has indeed sparked intrigue and fueled various conspiracy theories across the internet. These theories have ventured into the realms of time travel, hidden knowledge, and speculative associations. While these theories include those involving Baron Trump, may provide a captivating narrative, it's important to stress that they largely rely on coincidences and unverified claims. Lockwood Ingersoll's books featuring the character Baron Trump were works of fiction, and any parallels drawn to real-world events or individuals should be approached with skepticism and critical examination. What are your thoughts about this? Please leave your comments. This is by Kaustubh Choudhary on Infinity Explorers. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.